We're here to remember a man of St Tudy. Surgeon Lieutenant Charles Henry Fairbank Atkinson, RNVR OBE, was born in London, but he married a Cornish girl, Maud Marion Tregaskis, and became St Tudy's GP prior to the outbreak of World War I, or the Great War as it was known then. An officer in the Royal Naval Volunteer Reserve, he served aboard HMS Canopus in one of the first naval actions of that war, the Battle of the Falklands, where the British fleet engaged and sank 7 German warships. On completion of the battle, Lieutenant Atkinson took charge of the hospital in Port Stanley, caring for the wounded from both sides, both British and German. He was mentioned in dispatches for his service there. Lieutenant Atkinson served throughout the war and was possibly present at another major naval action, the Battle of Jutland in 1916. At the end of the war, he returned to St Tudy to take up his role again as the village GP. In his role as doctor and service veteran, he was much loved and admired in the community. Sadly, he died in January 1920, but as a serving military man at the time of his passing, his name should have been included with others on the War Memorial. Through the actions of first Mr. Chris Selby and then the St Tudy Historical Society, his name was added to the memorial in October 2018, in time to be part of the centenary marking the armistice and the end of World War I. We should be proud to remember this man of St Tudy. The following lines are taken from Lawrence Binyon's poem, which he wrote while staying in Polzette, For the Fallen. As has become traditional, I shall read the full Ode to Remembrance, both the third and fourth verses. They went with songs to battle. They were young, straight of limb, true of eye, steady and aglow. They were staunch to the end against odds uncounted. They fell with their faces to the foe. They shall not grow old as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them. We have some messages from the family, and Rita, if you would like to read those.
We've been contacted by 2 members of the family who unfortunately are unable to attend today, and I would like to read their messages. The first message is from Chris Andrew and his siblings Jenny Peterson, Bree Blaney, Sue Lake, Pete Andrew and Tim Andrew. Chris Andrew is the great-nephew of Surgeon Lieutenant Charles Henry Fairbank Atkinson. His mother, Gillian, was John Gerald's daughter, John Gerald being his brother. She travelled to Port Elizabeth, South Africa in 1946, where she married, and Chris is the eldest of her 6 children who are now spread across the African continent. He says that it's been most gratifying to learn that we were able to get permission to add their great-uncle Charles Atkinson's name to the St Tudy War Memorial in time for the Armistice Centenary commemorations. They are delighted to know that we are holding this commemoration service today to mark the 100th anniversary of his passing. Chris adds that the Andrew clan in South Africa will be with us all today in spirit, and they are not only greatly appreciative of the research done, but also commend those researchers for their amazing and thorough efforts. The second message is from John Fairbank, son of Marion Fairbank, brother to Gillian. John writes that he and his family are extremely grateful to the research team of the Historical Society of St Tudy for researching Dr. Charles's family history and bringing it to their attention. He has been much encouraged by the St Tudy research teamwork and sends his thanks for all that has been done. He has wished us all a very beautiful day today and would like me to read the following verse from Psalm 44, the King James Version. We have heard with our ears, O God. Our fathers have told us what work thou didst in their days, in the times of old.
to add my thanks to the St Tudy Historical Society and all involved and we're blessed with beautiful weather for this event, so that's a nice day really.
You've just placed the cross. Thank you everyone for joining us today and for marking the passing of Surgeon Lieutenant Charles Henry Fairbank Atkinson. Thank you.